balance is the key to everything in life. So I'm just a balanced individual.
Right. Well, we want to show folks at home this wonderful scorching technique that you have originated that is beautiful unto itself, and we want to show people over here at the ironing board exactly how you do that. Okay. So let's just take a walk over here,
and I'm going
to take some water for you to douse here.
First, I need to make sure that this is ready.
Okay.
Just by, see how the water beads up there, so I know it's hot. And you get different effects when the paper is wet. So I will wet the paper here.
Okay.
And if this is hot enough, we'll get interesting results.
Okay.
It's nice for you to credit me with originating this, but all those old ladies who've been ironing for years,
they get the first credit, right?
They get the credit. And
wow.
If it's hot, you get good results. If it's warm, you get mild results.
Right. But you see how it's just really taking effect on those pages in the notepad.
It could be a lot harder because normally I would see the heat coming around the edge here. The water would make a white line between the edge of the paper and the iron.
This is just so interesting, and you've done beautiful designs, some that are tribal in nature, and sunflowers, and all kinds of beautiful designs. How long does it take for you to finish a piece if you were to do something as magnificent as a sunflower?
Well, the sunflower took about 3 days to do, but that's 3 8-hour days.
Wow.
And this work is very meditative because you can't control it, you can't rush it. You know, the iron does its own thing.
Right, right.
And it takes time to heat and time to clear the smoke.
Right. Do you demonstrate this when you're on tour and you're doing lectures? Do you demonstrate this process? Or
no,
in the
this
classroom?
is my first time actually doing it.
Is it really?
This,
well, only on Connections.
Yeah.
And you taught at the University of Georgia, correct?
Yes, I was there as the Lamar Dodd Chair, which is kind of a high-level visiting professor thing in the art department. I did a seminar twice a week with the graduate students.
And enjoy teaching and want to pursue that more?
I hate to say it, but no.
No?
I feel I'm still a student myself.
Right.
And that the work that I'm doing as an artist requires my full focus and attention.
Right.
When I was at Georgia, I spent most of my time critiquing students' work. So
do you see a fervor in young people to want to do great art like yourself?
Oh, definitely. They don't have a real sense of the art business. But if they choose to go all the way, they'll get that along the journey.
Right. We hear so much about how art is threatened in schools and that there is an emphasis, of course, on the math and sciences. Do you fear that liberal arts and the love and appreciation of art will someday go by the wayside?
Well, it may leave the schoolhouse, but it will never leave the world because everything around us is based on or grows out of creativity. You know, somebody designed your suit, this table, those cameras, you know, it's all, the world is an art project.
Right, right.
I think this is ready.
Is this
Shall
ready?
I take it off?
Okay, sure.
And we'll see what we have there.
Oh, wow.
So we didn't get an ultra black.
Right, right.
But we may have gotten some spill off on the next one down.
Okay. Maybe we can turn these facing the folks at home so they can see how the imprints are done. And of course, perhaps if it was a little hotter, would it have...
Oh, yes, a little hotter. But see, I like the variety going down. I've done pieces to emphasize how the top one is hottest and it gets cooler and cooler. And it goes down quite a few pages until it gets back to white. But the hotter the better.
The hotter the better. Well, thank you, Willie Cole, so very much for coming in, and I know that you've been a great blessing to the folks that you've talked to over the course of the week here in Lexington. We hope you'll come back to our fine city.
Well, thank you very much.
It's a pleasure having you.
Thank you very much.